quick pattern review of McCall's 6404, which is out of print, which makes me sad because it's a really awesome pattern and I'm about to recommend it. I'm really into this leggings pattern. I wasn't so sure I was going to be because when I saw some of the reviews online, they said they were too big, their pants, yada yada. Actually the same stuff you always see when you read reviews for big fours, so I wasn't surprised. Obviously it's a big 4 pattern, just sew up a smaller size. It's not that hard, ladies. So onto the leggings now. I was gonna get the Papercut Ooh La leggings or Ooh La La leggings, and those ones have some interesting seaming on the front. I thought that View D kind of looked like that, and so I went with these, and now that I've made them, I'm actually not going to buy the paper cut patterns because I like this pattern so much, and I've already made some tweaks to it. So this one is gonna maybe end up being a tried and true. I haven't tried any of the other views, but I've already cut up and sewn this pair, and then I have made some changes to my pattern and retraced it, but I haven't re-sewn it up again. But of course I'll review it again when I do. So here they are. They have some, my top stitching might be a little crooked, but you are supposed to use a double knit, and I used black, so sorry for all the animal hair. This was actually going to be for my Catwoman costume, which I have on my blog, but didn't get made in time, oh well. I picked out a knit from Joanne, and it's all synthetic of course, and so it's kind of a heavy, it's just a two-way stretch. They are a little loose, they could stand, I took them in once on the sides. Yeah, let's talk about sizing. Back up. Back the train up. I sewed one size down from my usual size, and they could stand to go even smaller, which is kind of a bummer because it only has 2 sizes in this envelope, the large and the extra large. I measured at extra large, I sewed a large, and I probably could have gone down a medium. So with this pattern, I do recommend maybe going down 2 sizes. Right now, since this is all that's in the envelope, I will stick with going down 1 size. The next pair that I sew up, I'll just take in slightly more. So I took in these ones a little bit, and then I'll take in the next pair even more. So these ones are a little looser than I like, but not as loose had I sewn at the recommended size. And then my fabric is already pilling, unfortunately. I've worn these to San Francisco once. So thumbs down on the fabric, but thumbs up on the pattern. I really don't have anything bad to say about this pattern. It's pretty short, so I did add 3 inches on this pair. I'm gonna add 4 inches to the next pair, and I also added an inch to the rise, but on the next pair, I'll be adding an 1.5 inches. So on this current pair, I have some drag lines around the crotch. I don't really care too much to make a lot of adjustments to it because it is a legging. I wear a slightly longer shirt, so as long as it's comfortable is all I really care about. So that translates to 4 inches of length on the next pair, 1.5 inches in the rise, and maybe a little bit more taken in on the sides and on the inside of the legs, and that's really all the adjustments I'm gonna make. So thumbs up on McCall's 6404 if you can get your hands on this pattern. I do recommend it, even though it's out of print. Wah wah, that makes me sad. Hang on, I have another McCall's pattern of leggings. Okay, 2 more things. This View that I sewed up has zippers and I left them out. I omitted the zippers, don't see any really reason to sew them on since I'm going to be wearing boots with them. Kind of am liking View B, but that means I'd have to retrace off a whole nother pair. That one is lined, which is interesting. Here's McCall's current leggings pattern, which if you ask me is just so boring compared to this one. Really the only difference is zippers or bunching or nothing. So maybe I'll give this one a spin, maybe I won't. And I've also been thinking of probably just drafting my own leggings if I don't use any of these, so I don't even know why I bought this McCall's. That is all. Thumbs up on this pattern, thumbs down on this pilling knit, but other than that, give it a go if you come across this pattern and maybe you have it sitting in your stash and haven't sewn it up yet. I say sew it up anyway. Thanks for watching. There's a lot more pattern reviews, sewing videos over on my channel Spool School, so check it out if you like sewing and crafts.